Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I truly appreciate you being here. What I want to talk about today is one of the things I did while I was kind of away from doing YouTube things was I added a truck topper or camper shell, as some people call them, onto my pickup truck, and I built me a small camper inside that I can use when I attend events or go camping, and it's worked out really well. And I'm going to give you a quick tour of that and show you what I did to it and kind of explain some of the inner workings of it. I would like to thank my channel sponsor, Genesis Gold Group. Check them out in the description box below, and we'll mention them again at the end of this video. But if you've ever considered investing in gold and silver and converting part of your IRA or 401k over to a gold-backed IRA or 401k, let Jonathan and his team at Genesis Gold Group guide you through the process and show you how you can set that up. It's a great way to protect your retirement savings against inflation. As I said earlier, I put a camper shell on my truck, and I used it when I attended the Bushcraft Revival at Campcraft Outdoors for 4 days. And it worked out really, really well. So stick around, stay tuned. Let's take a look at this thing, and I'll show you how I set it up and show you the inner workings. Okay, everybody, what I have here is a Lear camper shell that I bought used. Got a really good deal on it, got it for $500. It's one of the high-rise ones, so it gives me more head space inside. And I've added a tailgate ladder, and I put it on the front here instead of off to the side because I just take it loose and store it inside and then just reattach it when I got the camper set up. Added a indoor-outdoor rug here on the tailgate, and then of course I built my bed box. I put a little 2-drawer plastic cabinet back there to kind of use like a nightstand, and that holds all my hygiene items. And built this cabinet here on this side. Got a power extinguisher here and a 7.5 gallon water container, which is more than enough water for 2 people for 3 days. And I've got some propane bottles stored back there for my camp stove. A lot of people build a drawer here that pulls out, and that's a little bit above my skill level. So what I ended up doing is I just bought one of these large hefty totes at Walmart that slides out, and I basically use this as a kitchen pantry. And I'll latch the handle back and slide it back in place. And that right there, that green package here, that's the Vevor outdoor awning that goes on top of the camper shell and it extends out past the rear of the truck. It gives me an awning to set up my camp kitchen and stuff under. And I'll throw a picture in here of that. And what I did in the floor, I put a 1/2 inch foam board insulation and then 7/16 OSB, and then I put this laminate flooring down over top of that I had left over from another project that I did, and had just enough left to put the flooring inside this truck camper build. The other thing I did, of course you can see it right here in the corner, I put the Reflectix all the way around the bedsides, and then put the indoor-outdoor carpeting all the way around. Now, I've still got to try to do some work on the ceiling. I'm probably going to try to glue that indoor-outdoor carpeting up there as well. And I'm still debating on whether to put Reflectix there and then put the carpeting up. I don't know. Give me your suggestions in the comments below. But let's hop up inside here and I'll give you a better view of everything that I've got inside. Okay, on this side, of course, is my bed. I framed this all up with 2x3s and then use 1/2 inch plywood to make the cabinet. And about 3/4 of the way back. I covered the top part with the indoor outdoor carpet, and I split it right here and hinged it, so I have a storage compartment there for additional bedding items and other items like that. Like I said, here's my little 2-drawer storage thing. I got some extra USB fans and towel and different things in there, and hygiene items down in the bottom. I have this tabletop workspace here, and of course underneath that is the water container. One of the things that I really like, been thoroughly impressed with, is this Set Power refrigerator freezer. Runs on 12 volts. I think this is the 35, and there's the freezer compartment, and there's the refrigerator compartment. You can use both sides as a freezer, both sides as a refrigerator, or as I do. Don't really carry anything that requires it to be frozen when I travel, so I just keep this side set to about 32 degrees. And that's where I keep like lunch meat and butter and eggs and breakfast sausage and stuff like that in this side. And then this side, I keep it about 36, and I just keep that full of drinks. Under this cabinet, which I haven't finished yet, but I have a 1500 watt AC inverter, and I intend to put an AC outlet right down here. I'm going to split this compartment as well and hinge this part to where it'll open and close. That'll give me some additional storage underneath this little area here, and access to the AC inverter that's over here. LED light on the ceiling, smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, and right here is another LED light that's overhead. And right there is the magnetic mounts for that little LED light that I just did a review on previously. That works really great in here as well and doesn't require any power. I have a dual head fan here that plugs into USB. And to be as small as it is, it actually puts out quite a bit of air. For the back window here, it slides open, but it didn't have a screen over it. So I bought a window screen that you would use in your home and reframed it down, and I used Velcro to stick it on there and cover up that window, and it's got gaskets on the back side here to keep any bugs from getting inside. And then I can take that down and store it away, close the window. Then I can just open the window and put the screen back in place. This cabinet here is my solar system. I have the eco-worthy battery monitor here. And here is a switch panel that has a accessory outlet, cigarette lighter plug, and a USB plug, and I put a USB splitter in there so I can plug in more USB items. And there's my little battery powered alarm clock. Here's the connectors to connect the solar panels to maintain the batteries charged when I'm set up on site. This is hinged, and maybe you can see down in here, but right there is the eco-worthy solar charger. There's a fuse block on the side of that. There's the disconnect for the solar panels. There's a battery disconnect, and there's 2 bus bars there, one negative, one positive. And I have 2 100 amp hour eco-worthy batteries that are connected in parallel. So that gives me a total of 200 amp hours of power. And I have 2 100 watt solar panels that I connect to this, that I just set up on the roof when I get to where I'm going to be set up at. And then I just take them down and store them inside the truck, and then put them back in storage when I get back home. Right here is a 110 accessory plug Then I mounted in the corner back there, and I'll take you outside and show you how I done that. This is a 110 outlet with a weatherproof cover that you just plug an extension cord into, and that gives me 110 power inside if I'm in a location where I have access to AC power. These rear side windows tilt out, and they do have screens over them. There's one on each side. This is my little camper build, and I did use this on a 4-day trip to the Bushcraft Revival that was held at Campcraft Outdoors. It worked very well for me. It was hot inside, of course, during the daytime, but wasn't inside it during the daytime except to get a drink out of the little refrigerator or fix a quick snack. At night it was comfortable. I slept really well. And if I didn't already tell you, this is a 2010 Silverado Crew Cab. So this has the 5-foot 9-inch bed on it. So this bed is actually 68 inches long. But I take those two pillows and I kind of prop them up against that window right there. And I can stretch out completely with the tailgate closed and the back hatch closed with no problem. And I generally sleep on my side anyway. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to know more about that set power cooler, let me know. Or if you'd like to know more about the solar system, let me know in the comments below, and that's something that we can definitely do. Okay, everybody, that's just a quick little tour of the camper build. If you've got questions about it, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely try to answer them or shoot a more expanded video. Like I said, I used it for 4 days while I attended the Bushcraft Revival, and it worked out really great. Never had no issues with power, had plenty of power. The set power refrigerator freezer combo worked great. Kept my drinks good and cold, kept my food good and cold, and was never an issue. Never had no problems with the solar panels. The eco-worthy stuff has worked great so far, and I really like it. Never had no problems with the solar system. The eco-worthy batteries, charge controller, and solar panels have worked out great. If you'd like to know more about them, let me know in the comments below, and we can do a more detailed video on how I built that. I will tell you that I got most of my inspiration for putting that system together from City Prepper. He's got a very detailed video on how to install a solar setup. If you found this video helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like and share this video with others. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so, as it helps this channel grow and helps me and gets this information out to more people who might find it beneficial. If you don't know Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, then I would highly encourage you to make that your #1 preparedness item. And remember, prepare today for what may happen tomorrow. I'll see you on the next video.